So we took our tags and bags, boxes and more cartridge, and if you take out your booklet and you look on page 105, we used this particular hanger, and it would be the blackout and then hanger 1. So that's what you're going to look for, and you're going to cut out about 14 of those. Just a side note, we did try to cut out the dual hangers that folded, but for some reason we tried several different ways and we couldn't get the circles to match up. So it took us a little bit longer, but we went ahead and cut them individually. So once you cut all of those out in your color of choice, it's going to look like this. And one step that's real important is when we tried to glue the edges, to glue the two together, our little card was getting stuck on the glue and it wouldn't slide properly. So we found the best thing to use is the terrifically tacky tape, 1/8 of an inch, and we carefully put it on the very, 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 very edges, right on both sides of the hanger, and then one on the edge of the hanger. That way you're going to have it nice and loose and plenty of room for your slider. And speaking of sliders, the way we made that is basically we just cut our strips. I think they're about 1.5 inches. We did two sides of white paper stock, and then in the middle we used a really thin cardboard to make it so that it was nice and sturdy. And basically we just adhered that together, and this is what it looked like. When we cut out the hanger, you can tell it already comes with the rounded edges. So with the cardboard, we took our favorite corner chomper by Memory Makers, or is it Memory Keepers? And go ahead and open up the chomper, and you're going to use the widest angle. You're going to set your cardboard in there, and you're going to press really hard. And that way you have the corners. I'll do one more on the other corner. And as you can tell, that corners these sliders really nicely. So after you're done with that, we just took out the centers, the circles that came out of the first cut with the Cricut Expression machine of the hanger. We took the centers and we went ahead and adhered the circle in the middle of each slider. So one on one side and one on the other, and you can do those in different colors. And also we went ahead, we did multiple tables of 6 for ours, and we cut out the numbers with our Plant and School book, and the problem letters themselves are 1 1/4 inch, and the answer that goes over here is 1 inch, and then the X in the middle is 3/4 inches. So you can go ahead and cut those out yourself, and you can do all the tables that you want, whether you're doing addition, subtraction, or multiplication. And then we adhered those on, and once we already adhered our circles, we went ahead and put the answer in the circle inside. We attached with our Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher. We took a little bit of ribbon and we attached it so we have a nice little tag here that also adds color and coordination to your boring math facts. So it slides really nicely, and again, the first one, 6 times 0 equals 0, and then when you open it up, you have the one on the back, the 6 times 1 equals 6, and it slides really nicely there. So that is for all of the sliders and the tags there. And now I'm going to show you how to attach with the Zutter Bind It All, how to bind it all together. So basically, I'm going to show you with this one. And the first thing I did was mark a center point kind of up high on my hanger so that I can set it in to my Zutter machine. And I'm going to go ahead and slide it in the Zutter machine, and my dot is right here, so I'm going to center that, and I'm going to push down and that is going to make my holes over here. And then what I did, I took my 3/4 binder wires by Zetter, and I cut off 4 of the rings, and I will tell you that these Tim Holtz scissors work very nicely. All you have to do is cut them in half, because this is how they come. They come in the long ones, and you only need 4 rings. So we're going to go ahead and slide those through the holes, and then you're going to take your hanger and you're going to set it in here. Now I will tell you, since it's 3/4, there is a setting on your Zetter machine inside that already lines it up to 3/4, and then these handy little plates right here will tell you if you've opened it up enough to make it fit. So they're going to go right in here and judge to make sure you have enough room in there. So that's what those are for. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to slide it in my machine, hold it up like this, and then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to push down our lever and we're going to just bind that together. And you can kind of get the consistency you want. I don't know how tight you want it, how loose you want it, but basically that will bind it all together. So again, the gist of it is you have this nice little thing that goes in and out, and it's a sure thing that your child will hopefully enjoy doing their math facts a little bit more.